That's what I figured. So I was streaming to YouTube, but not Twitch because I had the bitrate set way too high. Like OBS's auto detect just went straight to, you know, what it is for YouTube, which is way higher. It was like 10,000. I had to lower it to Twitch's max rate so I could get it on both. So, worth noting, if you're trying to stream to restream, just make sure you update those settings. Gotta set it down to 6,000, which is the max for YouTube. Alright, so now we got that figured out. Max for, not max for YouTube, max for Twitch. Twitch only streams up to 6,000 kilobits, but YouTube can go, I think, up to like 12, something like that. YouTube is much higher, and while I'm planning on mainly streaming on YouTube Tuesday and Thursday, I'm going to give Restream another shot. Yeah. Actually, now that I think about that, the biggest issue I have with using a Restream on YouTube is it doesn't update your stream information very well. That makes sense. Luckily, it seems to have worked this time. So there's that, I guess. Well, hopefully that works. Also, whereas the OBS issues I've been having lately, so my audio's been freezing after a few hours. Yeah, I've changed a bunch of settings and everything. The last thing, well, the latest thing I'm trying now is I had my microphone plugged into a USB hub, so I took that off and I plugged it straight into my computer, and hopefully that fixes the issue. So kind of at a loss at this point. And the bare hands could be used some help catching a fish to bring home for a meal. These Kirintor seem concerned about something called magical anomalies in the area, whatever that means. Welcome to Stay Slow to pitch and help. Grab a fishing pole and start fishing. Many hands make lake.
Let's speak again soon.
Alright, let's catch some minnows here. Fishing hat? No, I need a better fishing rod though. I think I'm still using the base fishing rod. Yeah. I do plan on working on my secondary professions a bit more in this expansion, so definitely get a look out for a better fishing rod.
Good catch.
Oh, thanks, man.
Fine work. Have you fished much before?
Long time ago. Back when we first met up in Nordburg.
That should do it. I've got 5 myself. Glania, how many do you have?
1.
Oh,
We know
may
if you
your
have a few
nets
tips.
always be full.
That'll do nicely. Thank you, Culture.
Let's speak again soon. This is plenty to bring back to Iskara. You both have my thanks.
hitting
The
max level
fulfillment
here
on
pretty
artists
soon, so
survive
that'll be
the
nice too.
trials of the light. I will not leave here until I acquire these accursed fish.
Greetings.
I am Neva Star, and I'm conducting arcane investigations in this area. Azure Span is magical, and some of it is benign, while some can be quite dangerous. I've been tasked with ensuring no arcane energies reside in anything tuskar possess. I already had one incident in camp. I don't do this. A fishing box spontaneously combusted. You take my detector, examine a few objects here. I need to continue speaking with you. Look over here.
Be careful.
Alright. Forget about it. Let me take that off. I kind of don't like how it doesn't switch automatically back to your weapons. You have to go into combat for that. I'm pretty sure I talked to because you can talk to one of the artisans and it should stop that from happening, but maybe it's a bit iffy. Well, these quests seem fairly simple and straightforward, so easy to knock these out. Risk of explosion immense. Oh, poor little tuskar.
Greetings, traveler.
Toy boat that is magical time bomb. Oh boy.
Go in peace.
I'm loath to part child from that toy, but it would be great value to carry toward study how it absorbs so much arcana. Then again, I don't want to slight our new tuskar allies. I have a wand that could dispel the magic. Speak to Took's mother and decipher what to do.
Goodbye.
Good idea. Okay, I guess that's her. Let me go pick up this quest too first.
Oh, the day just became more interesting.
Going to be Monster Tuskar, you would do well to lend a hand. As of late, a beast called Gorger has been making its home nearby. More of its kind seem to be migrating to this area. This is something we can take advantage of. Kill the Gorger and bring me its horns. I need it for building supplies to expand this outlet.
Keep the balance preserved.
No problem, my brother.
Who speaks before me?
My daughter ran off with a dangerous boat.
Oh, bring more tales when next we meet.
Heard everything said. Toop has been attached to that boat ever since her father left. We have no choice. We cannot separate child from their father's memento. So let's take my wand. Toop could not have gone far. Expel the boat and bring everyone back here. What? Finding speed. I don't know if I want that. But in a moment, I gotta go grab my coffee. Delicious. Alright. Real quick. Oh, that is unfortunate. Looks like lowering the bitrate to YouTube does make it a bit lower quality. Let's just put it that way. Oh, let's do that. I'm sure we'll mess around with the settings later, but no. Let's go ahead and find an exploding toy. There's the Gorger too. I might as well take care of that. Just piggyback off this guy. Thanks, man. Shit, good thing I got it before it Skinned it. There you are. There we go. Fix my boat. Now I can play with it forever. Bring it the best. No problem, buddy. Alright, already making friends.
Well met.
Launch and handle it is fun, not too late.
May the eternal
Did the right thing today. There'll be more magical oddities to research, but this girl will not go get more gifts from the Lost Father.
be careful.
Wise, just alright.
Greetings, stranger. I'll pass
Greetings.
your story along.
Let's sign for a future building.
Careful out there.
We got a level 70. Azure Vault. And our last skill point. You know what? I'm gonna redo all my talents real quick while we're sitting here. This one, we're not in the... Yes, I'll switch to that. So, let's see here. Definitely one for Ashrog. Definitely want Astral Shift, Wind Cheer, Tuskar Totem, Fire and Ice, Spirit Walker's Grace, maybe this. So the Lightning build is our PvE build, so we don't have to worry about things. We don't have to worry about status effects as much. That being said, Kitchen Avoidance would be a good thing to have. This is the cooldown of Astral Shift. Increases duration. Astral Shift reduces damage taken by additional 15%. Probably this one, to be honest. Place this down here. So I think we're gonna go with becoming immune to silence and entropy effects. While the cooldown is nice, it's not as useful, I don't think. Actually, you know, that's wrong. This would be way more useful. Getting out of area of effect damage. This is where I kind of having issues deciding exactly what I mean. Because other classes, I'm more than happy to go and look at guides and see what other people have done. Shaman, I just find the people's choices questionable. So this is the class I'm most familiar with. So I can kind of feel what's more useful. So at least, in my opinion. Let's see how that works out. Wind Rush, I think, is still good. Nature's Guardian is good to have. Some elemental warding. Increase our lightning bolt damage. And have healing strength. So, we definitely want to get down to... That's over here. So here's the other thing about the shaman tree. People I've seen online, people be like, oh, you know, it's most versatile and everything like that. It's a really good tree. The issue I have with it is these capstones don't seem to be worth like ancestral guidance. And maybe restoration shaman, but even then, like, I don't see it being that great. I mean, okay. It could be great. 10 seconds, 25% of damage and healing converted to healing. That could be pretty good for, I think, the last section. And honestly, it's probably more useful than Spirit Walk. Which is the Spirit Walk. Alright, so that's probably the best one. But like Stone Skin Totem, 10% physical damage reduction. Yeah, that's okay. Tranquil Totem. Yeah, that's okay too. Not the greatest though. I mean, if you're in dungeon or everything, the idea is you're not getting hit, so you're not gonna really have to worry about pushback. For PvP, maybe this would be a good thing to have. Things like Content Focus, increases Fine Earth Crash, whatever. Duration of Healing, Stream, Tremor, Poison, Cleansing, Mineral Stones. Okay, I can see that might be better. This would be the one totem I'm actually thinking could be very useful. Because Unspirit, let's be honest, I don't, in PvE, you don't get a lot of curses on it. And even when you do, it's kind of up to the healer to be able to take care of that. Purge is definitely a good thing to have in PvE and PvP. Being able to purge shields and everything off of mobs is a really underrated thing to be able to do. And Nature's Fury works with all your nature spells, so like Earth Shock, Lightning Bolt, etc. And Thunderstorm is a great thing to have. So we have 10 points of this is the core. These are the core talents, I think. Static Charge is probably good for PvE more than PvP because it reduces it for all the mobs you hit. I would use Guardian Calico for PvP because it just gives you an extra charge, and usually you're not going to hit enough people to make the cooldown worth it. So I think I am going to take that. Hex is probably a good thing to have, but I'm not prioritizing it. My other issue with this tree is it doesn't explain some things. That's one. Timic Recall resists the cooldown your most recently used totem. I don't think this is worth it at all. The one cooldowns of your totems aren't that long. Not long enough that you'd need to reset them. And it's kind of a odd setup. If you accidentally use a different totem, like say it might be useful for something like Tremor Totem. But even that, that's a 1 minute cooldown. Yeah. Honestly, if you're getting feared more than once a minute, then, yeah, that's probably it. I don't know if you're about that. Really. But it's the last totem you summon, so say you wanted to reset. Even this one, it's only 45 seconds. No, it's not really worth it. I don't know. The only thing I could see it being worth it was maybe the Healing Tide totem. I think that is a 2 minute cooldown. If you don't talent it down to a minute and a half. But I don't know. I digress. I just don't think this capstone is worth it, and I don't think this one's worth it. I think this is the only capstone that might actually be useful. But I think even here it comes down to, do you want ancestral guidance or do you want to get spirit walk? Which, even if you're not removing movement impairment effects, which is a great thing to have anyway, you're still getting speed increased. I don't know. It's basically coming down to, if I want talent to this or talent to that. I don't know if that's for both. Although now that I'm looking at it, I actually might. Especially if I'm not taking Cleanse Spirit. I don't take Hex. Bringing with life is probably another good one to have. Your reincarnation up cooldown, your maximum health is increased. And when you're maximum health, it reduces the cooldown of your reincarnation goes down a lot faster. Concurrence increases the healing of your next 3 healing surges, which, whatever. These are the ones I'm more interested in. Like Totemic Surge, just the cooldown totems for 2 seconds. So then again, like taking this basically makes Totemic Recall useless. Another thing you could do, so there's 2 ways you go about doing this. So build down into having Spirit Walk and Ancestral Guidance, because I could probably take both. Or having Spirit Walk, and then maybe Earth Elemental and Earth Shield. Which I would only take if I could also get Elemental Orbit. So I could have 2 shields on it. So let's see. Earth Elemental, I think I do want. I don't know, it's just a great spell. This is nice for enhancement shot. I don't know why people don't take it. Totemic Focus increases the radius of totems. This could be a good one to have too. Because there's poison cleansing totem as well. Let's play around with this a little bit. So put 2 there and then get poison cleansing totem. Because there's 4 left. 2 here and 1 here. That's 3. Could go 4 and then we would have Earth Shield. Do Earth Shield and Elemental Orbit, we can't get down to Spirit Walk. Could, instead of taking Healing Stream, Poison Cleansing Totem instead. But oh, it's hard not to take Healing Stream. It's definitely, like, Poison is a lot more niche. So I don't think I want it. I think that is probably going to be the best of both worlds. Increase the radius. We don't have Earthbind Totem, but or we don't have Earth Crab. We still have Earthbind. It does increase the duration of all our other totems. Yeah, that looks about right. Yeah, I'm happy with that. It's like it's their shield and lightning shield. And we can cast Earth Shield on somebody else. So, now that I'm looking at it, another option I'll take that. You put that point into either Poison Cleansing Totem or Hex. Hex is probably a better choice, even though I'm not great at using it. But I feel like in a lot of raids and Mythic Plus, this could be very useful. So I did do a couple dungeons the other day where I was getting poisoned a lot, so there's that too. Poison Cleansing too. Shit. That means we don't have Tremor Totem either, though. Raises the question: it's more useful to Tremor Totem or Poison Totem? Or do we just take off Earth Shield? And that gives us Tremor Totem and Earth Shield. I kind of feel like it's not worth having Earth Shield if we can't have Lightning Shield all at the same time. Take away Earth Shield, I'm not exactly sure where else I would put this one. I guess the Hex. Alright. That's probably better. There's this Earth Elemental, Hex, Capacitor Totem. Yeah, that's probably this. Basically, we're adding on Poison Cleansing Totem as well as Dynamic Focus. You can get Thundershock, but I don't think it's worth it. Stone Skin and Tranquillare, I don't see being worth it either. Cleanse Spirit would be nice, but so in my experience, the only time this is useful is when you're in PvP and facing a Warlock. And even then, it's not the greatest because while you would think this would counter them, it actually just does a shitload of damage to you when you cleanse their curses. So looks good for the shaman side. Where's the elemental side? Still going with lightning build. I will make a separate lava burst build as well. I feel like that's probably even better for PvP. This will be generally better for PvE. Earthquake, naturally. Storm elemental. Fury. I mean, these kind of can't get anywhere without taking them. So. The knockdown. This would probably be better for PvP because you do use Purge a lot more. But being able to knock down enemies is the biggest problem. Increase damage to lightning. Fury. I kind of just need to take this just to get down the talent line. Because having flow of power is more useful than having lava surge. Maelstrom generated by lightning and lava burst. Maelstrom to cast Earth Shot. It's big crit damage relieved. Ice Fury to Calamity reduces the cast of Lightning Bolt. Stormkeeper, naturally. Just cooldown of nature spells. Add the storm, reduce the Maelstrom cost of Earth Shock and Earthquake. Flux melting, casting Frog Shock, increases the damage of next lava burst. Ice Fury causes 2 Frog Shocks to damage up to 3 additional enemies. And targets hit take 15 increased nature damage per spell. Yes, that's definitely what we want. Swirling Maelstrom is good to have. So you cast 3 Earth Shocks instead of 2. Casting Lava Burst is 5% chance to cause next 2 lightning bolts or chain lightning bolts. Turn it out to overload in just time. Is our mastery of the, if I'm thinking about it correctly. So, definitely want that. Earth Shock, Element Blast, Earthquake, 25% chance to refund all Maelstrom spent. Surge of Power, Earth Shock, Elemental Blast, and Earthquake. Enhance your next spell cast. Limited 2 seconds. Flame Shock, that cast also by Flame Shock to 1 additional target. Lightning Bolt, next cast causing an additional 2 elemental overloads. Chain Lightning goes to additional target, Lava Burst reduces the cooldown of the Fire and Storm Elemental. So I was using Aftershock. But I think I'm trying to search a path. Just because of the additional 2 elemental overload proc. Which, after casting Earthshock or Earthquake, you need to gain back your Maelstrom anyway. Although there have been times where this is pretty useful. So we'll see. We'll test around with it. If it doesn't work out so much, change it back. So now we need another point to get down to the next tier. Master of Elements. Casting a Lava Burst increases the damage. Healing and reduction to your spell, which is good. It's, you know, basic shaman rotations. You want to dot them with fire. Flame Shock, and then cast Lava Burst, because Flame Shock increases the damage of Lava Burst. Lava Burst increases the damage of your next nature spell. So on and so forth. Echo of Elements is good, but for this, actually, I take back. Echo of Elements is great, but for this build, it kind of takes away from the amount of times you're casting Lightning Bolt, which is the main focus. So that's the reason I don't take this down a flame, entirely flame build. It's the one time you definitely want to have. So. Point there, Master of Elements. Echoes of Great Sundering. That's what we definitely want, because we need to get the living around. And here's another area where we have some room to look around. Elemental Equilibrium. It's a good one to have. Master of Elements, we can add another point into. Mountains will fall. It's definitely This is basically built around excuse me. This build is mainly built around casting as many lightning bolts and earth shocks as possible, and earthquakes. Echo chamber increases the damage or elemental overload, which we definitely want. And this allows earth shock and earthquake to trigger elemental overload at 50% effectiveness, which is pretty good. Because let's see, crit for 20,000 with earth shock and get elemental overload. It's 30k damage right there. Doesn't knock down enemies, which is kind of a bummer. What can you do? I would take Elemental Blast, but, and I've said this before, I don't understand who thought of this. I don't know why it replaces Earth Shock. And I don't know why it's a cast on. Now, if this didn't replace Earthshock and add a cast time, I might be okay with that. Or if it replaced Earthshock, it didn't have a cast time, I'd be okay with that. But replacing it and having a cast time, I don't see this being worth it, ever. Except maybe Enhanced Mission. And the only reason then is because your weapon Maelstrom weapon allows you to instant cast spells. That is the only time it might be worth it. Elemental Equilibrium is kind of hard to juggle, but you kind of naturally end up proccing it if you cast all your spells. So like Flame Shock into Lava Burst, that's 2 fire spells, and then you just cast a quick Frost Shock, it's Fire and Ice, and then the next spell you're casting while you're waiting on Lava Burst to cool down is your Lightning Bolt. And that triggers Elemental Equilibrium right there. Then you keep casting Lightning Bolt, the next 10 seconds it increases all damage by 8%. Which goes up to 15% for 10 seconds. So you kind of just naturally do it. Which is great. And then the last one. So now we have 2 points. This is where the wiggle kind of comes back. No, not much. We could put a point in either Refreshing Waters or Bonds. That would allow us to get a Lava Surge. Or get Primordial Wave and put an extra point in Master Elements. Which this is another class of damage. This is shadow damage, and it applies Flame Shock. And it lets your next Lava Burst hit everybody affected by your Flame Shock. Which, Surge of Power, cast Flame Shock, it'll spread to other enemies, so that is good. Only real downside to Primordial Wave is the cooldown is so it's just, I mean, okay, 45 seconds isn't that long. Just a cast spell, doesn't do anything really except for a Flame Shock and do some damage. It does heal as well if you want to go that route too, but the cooldown just is such in my experience that it just doesn't fit into your rotation very well. Like, yeah, if you're starting out, you can cast Flame Shock on one target, Primordial Wave on another. lava burst, and so on and so forth. But after that, if the fight drags on, it's kind of like, oh, you get to a point where like, oh, I want to cast permanent away, but then you're like, oh shit, it's still on cooldown. That being said, Primordial Bond's okay. Reduces damage taken while your element is active. So I'm looking. Surge of Power, Cast Earth Shock, and then Lightning Bolt. Earth Shock, and then Lava Burst. You reduce the cooldown of your element by 6 seconds, which will make the cooldown for Storm Element to 2.5 minutes. It's not terrible. It's probably better for a Lava Burst build, obviously. Lava Surge would be nice to have, but even with the cooldown, I don't think it's better than taking Armor away than History Points. Of course, we didn't take that. You can put the point here and then Magma Chamber, as well as Primal Elemental to stick with liquid magma to it. Deals 1 minute cooldown, 2 when it explodes, deals 5,000 fire damage, deals flame shock to 3 targets. Oh, that would be good if you can have that and Earth Fire, Storm Elementals, Conjure Primordial Elements, 80% more powerful, and additional abilities need correct. Would be nice, but again, it's better for a lava build where you're casting Flame or Lava Burst a lot after getting Surge of Power and getting the cooldown of your elements down. So I just stick with Primordial Wave, which is pretty much the build I had before. Switch this up, getting Earth Elemental, getting rid of Cleanse Totem, getting Poison Cleansing Totem, also having Spirit Walk, and having X, so getting rid of Static Charge. Trying to think what else I had. This is another talent too. Nature Swiftness, minute cooldown to make a spell instant and cost no mana. Know when that would be useful, really. And it's a healing or damaging nature spell, so you can't even use it to just reset the cooldown of your element. Or your Bloodlust, or anything else. Earthquake or Shock really don't have a cooldown that you need to worry about. Actually, I don't think they have a cooldown at all. You just need to worry about getting Maelstrom. Lightning doesn't have a cooldown. Lava Burst is the 8-second cooldown. I guess it would be nice if you could reset Primordial Wave, but even then, I don't see this ever being useful. There we go. That is our lightning build. Let's go ahead. There. And Poison Cleansing Totem can go here to replace. Sure, not Purge, Cleanse. I like that. While we're here, let's do use lava. just reset all the talents. Start up on this side because this is the one we'd be focused on. Fire Elemental. Fury. Primordial Bond, probably. Because the idea is to have our elemental, or flame elemental up as much as possible. Lava Surge. Yeah, that's useful. Healing critical strikes. Whatever. Gets us down to flow power. Earthquake is still worth having. Just kind of need to take up 3 of these just to get down the path. So yeah, take that. Call of Fire, increase damage with Flame Shock, Lava Steam, which is good. Echo of Elements, obviously. Surge of Power. Just the cooldown of Flame Shock. 5 seconds, Flame Shock heals damage 15% faster, which is good. Flame Tongue, which is a cool one to have. I wish I could have this with Lightning Bolt. Or I wish it just increased all your free damage. Or I wish they had another one. I wish they had a weapon spell that would increase your nature damage. That might be a little OP. Okay. Casting Life Burst obviously improves damage of your next nature spell, which is, yeah, you're not casting a lightning bolt a lot with this build. Earth Shock is still a nature spell. Maximum Maelstrom, really good to have. Lava Burst causes your next 2 lightning bolts to trigger elemental ability at a time. Again, casting lightning bolt a whole lot. I do need 4 more points to get down to the next tier. This is where I kind of run into issues. I'm gonna make this a PvP build for now, because I'm not gonna be jumping into PvP anytime soon. At least not until I finish all the quests, the campaign and all that. So it's gonna be a PvE. So having that knockdown was nice. Increase the damage of your lightning, chain lightning, and storm elemental. I'd rather have Ice Fury. So that's still a nice one to have. Actually, casting Frog Shock pushes damage effect to Lava Burst, so yeah, that's a good one to have too. Reducing the Maelstrom cost of Shock and Earthquake. Point there. Because like I said, I mean, this is a good talent, but in my experience with this build, you're not casting lightning all that often. Especially with Lava Surge and Echo of Elements. Kind of just casting Lava Burst a shitload. Power of Maelstrom, so yeah. Definitely want Primal Elementalist. Taunt from Elementals. Additional abilities and direct control of them, or yeah. Well, that's another one too, though. Be kind of nice to use this, maybe. We'll come back to that. Oh. Okay.
The grand hunt is about to begin. Sound the
Shit.
horn and prove yourself worthy.
So this does apply Flame Shock to a lot of people, which which would be super nice, actually. I'm trying to think of where it would go into the rotation. Primal Elementalist is
Something has stirred the creatures of this area. Hold them off!
I think go with Primal Elementals for now. Yes, certain claims, because we want to get down to Skybreaker's Fire Device. So, Flame Shock damage over time, critical strikes, reduce the cooldown of your fire, storm elements. Second, Flame Shock has a 50% increased critical strike chance. Basically allows you to keep your flame elemental up a lot more. Magma Chamber, Flame Shock damage increase the damage of your next Earth Shock, Elemental Blast, Earthquake. So that's a good one. Here's difficult choice. So, deeply rooted elements. Actually, no, this isn't a big choice. 3-minute cooldown, but if we're casting lava burst all the time, yeah, we're definitely with that. Okay, so another one we want Eye of the Storm to get to memory away. We have one more. Rolling magma. Lava burst, okay. You know what? I'm gonna take those out. That'd be nice, but this is gonna be better. Rolling magma. Reducing the cooldown. Okay, wave. It's great, and then surge. Triggers lava burst. Allow to surge immediately and every 3 seconds for 12 seconds, which means you're just going to be spamming lava burst. Yeah, definitely want that. So yeah, that's going to be the PvP side, or PvE side. As I look at it, the only thing I might change for PvP. Shit,
A wild creature stalks this land.
I don't know that I would change it.
Come, join the hunt. Prove your skill.
Definitely Prussia. Cheer. Astral Shift. Versus damage taken. Oh, yeah, we don't have Thunderous Pulse and the other ability there. Yeah, feel either. Casting Flame Shock reduces the mana cost of next heal. Okay, whatever. Increased fire cross damage. Obviously, Spirit Walker's Grace. Legion Avoidance, Tremor Totem, Esther Totem. Purge. Don't really need nature spell damage, but I might just come back to it because I don't know what else we get. Well, if we don't get that, we don't go down here, we don't get Spirit Walk. So get Spirit Walk, and that opens up some other options. Since we're not casting a lightning bolt, this doesn't help us as much. I mean, yes, Earth Shock and Earthquake still, but we'll get to that. Windrush Totem, boost some magic damage taken. Yes, that. Just the cooldown. Healing Stream. Increase the damage of lightning bolt. Yeah, okay. Just the cooldown of totems.
The nesting in this area is too dense. The land cannot sustain all these creatures.
I think I'm gonna change
Clear
it
some out.
for this. Earth shield, elemental orbit. I think for this one, instead of getting spirit walk, we get ancestral guidance. It's kind of a different play style. So increase the radius of totems. Goodness. This poison cleansing totem. Swirling currents. Increase healing stream totem effectiveness. Ancestral guidance. Reduce cooldown of our totems. Could get the stone skin totem as well. Still have 2 more points. I think I'm gonna do static charge and hex. Thunderstorm would be nice, but
Hunt down the creatures in this area.
it's just not. So that should be good. That there. Take our lock rocks off. Ancestral guidance there. Let's replace that. And stone skin totem instead of another one. That'll be lava burst. Now that we've had fun with that, let's play around with it. Let's play around with this. See how it goes. So in theory, this should allow us to just spam lava burst and keep our elemental just all the time. In theory. Probably a couple little things I would tweak for PvP. I wouldn't get all the totems. PvP, I probably wouldn't go here. I would definitely go down to Spirit Walk instead. It is nice being able to have these shields on. Alright, so where is this? Southeast? It's right here. I might as well join in. Guessing it is because there's no creatures around here.
The creatures here are frenzied. Kill them, quickly!
That is the one issue I have with that's it. Deeply rooted elements is that if it procs and you're in the middle of casting something, it's kind of Kind of a bummer. Blaring Roaring Capri. Where is this? Grand Hunt. Not sure. I feel like it would be in here. I think I'm doing anything. Other people are here. I don't see what else this area would be. Okay, here we go. So yeah, that's pretty useful right there. I'm not sure that's better than our lightning build, but it's definitely different. So we're just waiting for another group of those crazed ones to come around. Yep.
This area is rich with resources. Collect them.
See, just constantly casting a lot of burst. Guess we're gonna go ahead and join in on this hunt. Yeah. Keen bow.
I'm out of range. I need to get close.
I don't know. I do like this build too. See, this would be great for PvP because it lets you run around without having to stand there and channel cast. Working bones.
The end of the hunt draws near. Sound the horn to inform the other hunters.
Only problem though is lava surge isn't blocking. It's a little slow.
Your skills impress me, Two-Foot. We must let this land be replenished. My scouts will seek new hunting
Okay,
grounds
well, I definitely didn't
and
participate
new
in all of that.
challenges.
The other part of this is I really wasn't using fire elemental, so probably need to focus more on that too. I'm getting distracted, so let's go ahead and move on here. I can always switch back to the lightning build later if I want. Which I'm still pretty sure that lightning is going to be better for PvE. But, you know, what's life without mixing it
I
up?
hope you like to hunt.
Old stone tusk. My eyes are what they used to be, and my hands are certainly less steady. I can hold these reins. This whole dragon scale expedition is quite the operation. I have a mind to do my part. As for the Azure Span, well, it reminds me of some of the best places.
May your aim be true. Hey, be safe out
We're
there.
doing test regions. Not every kill is a measure of skill, some measure of kindness. An old bull mammoth wandering in the forest eats to camp. I saw him from a distance a while back. My hair's sad, trumpet every so often. Clear as great pain. I started crashing blindly through the undergrowth. I'm worried he's becoming a danger to others. Make my old heart connected to a fellow weary soul to rest. Bring him my tusks.
Happy hunting!
Alright. Well, before I do that, let's
I'm getting a bit concerned.
go
We haven't
here,
heard back from the patrol up at Ronin's Shield.
browse your goods, sell all the stuff we don't want. Oh shit, alright. Okay, disenchant that. Your foul fillet. Meat. Let's organize this a bit. I have a feeling I'm going to need that for tailoring. So, not get rid of that yet. Decayed winter claw. Ah, shit. So one thing I didn't do when I went to Odor, I didn't go to the bank. That was a mistake. Oh, I was gonna say, why don't these combine? It's because they're different qualities. Rainbow Pearl. Plank. Delete. This is a 32 slot region bag. It's almost full. Alright, as much as I to keep you two, I'm just gonna go ahead and get rid of it. Need the bag space. The caster and the heightened awareness. Hold on to that. And, while this isn't a reagent crafting region per se, I have a feeling I might be able to sell these pelts for some cash on the auction house.
You'll find nothing better in the Isles.
So Vanessa, we're gonna get there. Companion color brown, nice. Centaur hunting trophy. Okay, stuff I can turn in. Alright, good deal. It's cool they have those world quests like that. Really do like that. Jewel crafting. Really want to swap these, but I know it's gonna fuck me up. But you know what? It's alright. Lightning shield stays for longer. It's easier to cast Earth shield with that.
safeguard the Isles.
Patient. Tailoring trainer. Let's see. Actually, what I really need is a tailoring table. Yes, that's the word I was looking for. Table. Apparently, there's some things you can't craft
I'm sorry, did you say something?
without a table.
Good maintenance.
So, let's look at this real quick. Should probably just go ahead and get to. Yeah, this is. There's a work table. They don't have here. Enchanter's hat, though, I can make. It's better than the one I have on. And the real bitch of this, though, is oh no, I'll be able to get to 45. Nice. Okay, pretty sure that's better than the one I have on. Alright, that'll work. Yeah. Okay, yeah, those are way better than the ones I have on. I'm not entirely sure why these are grayed out like this, but yes, I do. It's soulbound, so actually, yeah, just stay there. I guess something to do with the add-ons, honestly, but actually, I can't use you. I could definitely use you. I can sell these on the auction house. All the ones I have on there haven't sold yet, so. See. Probably won't, but here's hoping. Oh, yeah, duh. The entire reason I just did that. So I can train these. Polishing cloth. Jewel crafters. And paints.
Experiment before you.
One good thing is when I get to 60 priest, I will be able to craft him some 60. 70 now. When I get 70 in the priest, I should be able to craft him some mighty fine gear.
The Isles welcome
Excellent
you.
timing. You've heard of the Cobalt Assembly? It's once a wondrous place. Most of my kin live. Sundered Flame forces have taken it over. Let's just hope that we can take it from them. The latest information from that shows we are fighting a losing battle. You lend us your support. Meet Venti within the Cobalt Assembly.
For dragonkind.
This land is full of curiosities.
Good to see you. You feel that?
If you see anything
I didn't, but let's go find out. We'll start tagging. Get our defenses up and running. Boy.
the Kirin Tor welcomes
I must have
you.
been hunting Kirin Tor since we arrived in Azure Span. They test our practice of arcane magic. Send word to Caligos and return from the Azure archives. Every time we can hold them. Seems one of our main arcane defenses destroyed their initial attack. Bring the pieces back to me and I can reset.
We'll speak soon.
The waters flow
I wish it could have been in less chaotic times. We're helping Karantor study the history of this place and be vulnerable with premise attack. Here's several tomes made of skull out there. Risk of being destroyed. It's dreadful assault. Must recover these tomes. If they're destroyed, the history of this place will be lost.
honor all dragons.
Alright, well, let's do, definitely need to do these before we get on with our side quests. So. Grab the tomes. This arcane devices. There's a tome. Not there. Tomes. Where's some tomes? Nope, there's one. There's another. Units. Gross. What's this? Scroll transformation. Fancy. These are just not helpful. Alright, well, apparently all the Karantor's magic bullshit is garbage. Sweet. Fancy chair. Excellent. What's next? The other one was a blinding spell. That's not helpful at all. Terrible. Okay, there we go. Say. Supply portal. Oh, I can't enter it. That take me. I can't enter it. Oh, never mind. Grab this. Let's be on our way. Alright guys, here you go.
Serve once more.
What a relief to lose that knowledge. Could not bear the thought.
Go with the aspects.
You have the pieces, I remember exactly how it was assembled, so repairing it should not be a problem.
Be cautious.
Excellent. Ready
This
to begin the
land
ritual
is
fix this in a
teeming with
moment.
magic.
Assemble the pieces of the device you've recovered. So arcane blaster to help Khadgar defend the Brackles. Place it near Khadgar and use it to repel first. Need to hold out a little longer until Caligos arrives.
Keep your eye. We just need to hold them off a little
All
longer.
right.
Caligo should be here soon.
And one thing I'll never understand. It's like, okay, I just picked up this quest. It should definitely be the one you focus on, especially if it's a campaign quest. Alright.
I'll shield you for as long as I can. Take those drakes down!
Arcane Stacy. Alright, well, what am I doing, I guess? That stasis thing's doing anything. Of course, it probably helped by, didn't miss.
Primalists are coming.
Uh-oh.
Fall back. We'll set up defensive positions.
What are you talking about? I have a fucking magic cannon.
The Kirin shall not fall to these monsters.
Oh, hey, Caligos.
I must return to the archives. Send help when you can. The Azure Oldstone is proving difficult to reclaim.
Alright.
I'll shield you for as
Oh,
long as
goddamn
I
it.
can.
Guess I shouldn't have
Take
gotten out of
those
there.
drakes down. Fine work. Hold. More primalists are coming.
Don't get out this
Fall
time.
back. We'll set up defensive positions.
The Kirin shall not fall to these monsters. I must
Not sure
return
what he
to
just
the
did there.
archives. Send help when you can. The Azure Oldstone is proving difficult to reclaim.
I need to fend off the primalists to the east. It may fall on you to aid Caligos' adventure.
Alright. Well, that was fun. Just give me a second though, I gotta turn the space heater off. Turned it down earlier and then it wouldn't turn on at all, and now I turned it up and it's way too warm, so just can't win. Oh, hopefully that does the trick. Super weird. Like I said, it's 72, and it like blasts the heat up to like 78, 79 degrees. Then I set it to 70, and it falls down to like in the 60s. It doesn't make any sense.
It's good to see you.
Seems like we need to figure out a plan to help Caligos in the Azure Archives.
If you see anything remarkable, let me
Let's
know.
do it.
This land is teeming.
If we have to
with
split our
ancient
attention, the primalist threat to the east must be handled. I must ask you to travel to the Azure Archives in my stead to aid Caligos in reclaiming the Azure Oldstone. We need to pick up a few supplies to help you wherever this happening here. Speak with our portal quartermaster. They ought to have something that can aid you along the way. Good luck. Caligos will appreciate the aid.
I appreciate you will handle what remains of the primalists to the east. I'm counting on you to aid Caligos' adventure.
Alright. Will do. First, we'll grab all these quests, and then go do our... I think for this zone, instead of going around doing quests first, I'm going to do the Azure Span tour. That way we can go around and get all the glyphs as well. Crack that. Those are the soft blue lights. Previously a cherished plaything of Malagos, the elemental Frugalis suffered from his master's neglect. This once happy settlement crumbled as the cherished and playful creature grew warped and twisted by the evils that plague this land. Please see that it is safely neutralized. Bring word for success to Custodian Synagos. really really like to just take each other's names, don't they? Supply portal requirements. Cadnar said you just need help me. Need anything from Dalaran? Alright, well, I guess we'll do this since we're standing right here.
Ah, this is the in case Khadgar isn't available, bring this package. We've got one more left. Here it is. Come back if you need anything else.
Alright. There you go. See, bag of helpful goods. Where's the bag of helpful goods? I don't see it.
Welcome. Be good.
Finest goods in the Isles. The Isles hold many wonders. I am always at your service.
It's a fine day for a hunt. Hey, be safe out there. Happy hunting!
You'll find nothing better in the Isles. May we trade again soon. The Isles hold many wonders. Your needs can be met here. You'll find nothing better in the Isles.
Finest goods in the Isles. I am always at your service.
Safe travels.
Maintain the order. Aspects lift you on their wings.
The Isles have awakened.
The Isles have awakened.
We defend the Isles. Protect the innocent.
See you later.
Oh, the thrill of the hunt! May your aim be true. I'll be hunting!
Hey! Pleased to meet you. Need assistance? My, you're a tall one. Can I help you?